All right, Shalom. Call all Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom to the elect. In this video, I want to talk about the economic status of Babylon and how this shit is through. And they keep doing all type of other stuff to prop it up, but at the same time, that shit not working. It's a mirage. Let me get this precept and not go into it. Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 4, says, "And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low." When you look at the music industry, work industry, whatever, medical field, all that shit is low, man. They try to play them games and say, oh, stuff is increasing and numbers is up. No, the fuck they not. That shit's made up. Esau like to play them little number games. Now, when you go, I typed this in just to look up different videos, see what they say. Look at your boy Creepy Joe right there. Mr. Come sit on my lap. Now you got all these videos about economic forecast, warning, extreme job losses, bankruptcies. China economy is finally collapsing. And the reason why China economy gonna collapse, because it's right behind Esau shit. And Esau supposedly owe China all this money. Well, Esau can't pay that shit back. And that's how Esau get down. They wasn't planning on paying that shit back anyway. And Moab make money off of Esau by shipping all them goods and shit over here. Made in China, that shit gets shipped over here. Made in Taiwan, that shit gets shipped over here. Made in Korea, that shit gets shipped over here. Made in all these other places, it gets shipped over here. So once one piece of the domino or one domino fall, then the rest of the dominoes fall and be a domino effect. Now, let me see. Let me just scroll down some more. We got this. The Home Depot is taking losses. You know why? Because motherfuckers ain't buying that shit like that. And if they is, they not buying it in bulk too much. They buying it just enough so they can go build what they got to build or fix what they got to fix. Great Depression is coming. You know what's really coming? Jacob's trouble. That's what's really coming. Say Americans will run out of money by January 1st. And you already know, man, Esau got some shit set up, man. With that stuff going on over there in Jerusalem and the Gaza Strip and all that, man, they not done, man. They got, and Akim been speaking on that, man, that was going to escalate. And what happened? It escalated. As the scriptures is written, man, everything coming to fruition. Now, let me go to this other video right here I want to get. With that being said, while the economy collapsing, so like there's a lot of them I got queued up. With the economy collapsing, you're going to have people losing their fucking mind. Because when people take these losses, you got to think, a lot of people ain't really used to taking certain losses like that. That's why if you've been going through adversity, count that as a blessing, because that way you get built up and try to refine. Like, matter of fact, let me get that before I let this video play. The book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 9, it says, verse 8, it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said Ha'ad, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring in the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them." Keep in mind, you got to know that name. It's like when you go into a club. If you don't know that name, if you don't know that secret code, you can't get in there, man. There ain't going to be no entrance in there. It says, "And I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yahweh is my power." Even though it says the Lord is my God. But what's the Lord's name? Yahweh. What's his son's name? Yahweh Shai. What does the word God actually mean? It means power. He is our power, man. And in that day and them times, you're going to need that power on your side to maneuver and make it through all this shit out here. Because there ain't going to be no walking apart, man. But the Most High going to make sure the elect be safe. Now, let me let this video play. As soon as I seen this video, I ain't gonna play the whole video. I want to get straight to the precepts. But you can pull it up. It's all over the news. You can search up this particular topic, so to speak. As soon as I seen this, I thought of this precept right here. Let me see. Look at 2 Ezra chapter 15. Verse 11 says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all of the land thereof." You see that going on now, these plagues, these viruses. There's a lot of viruses that's been breaking out too. They ain't been putting it in the media like that. But it's happening though, if you've been paying attention. It says, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with a plague and punishment, and Yahweh shall bring upon it. That Yahweh shall bring upon it." So like it said, "They that till the ground shall mourn," which those talking about farmers. You know, a lot of these farmers, they done lost crops, money, their livelihood, their livestock. It says, "For the seas shall fail through the blasting and the hail, and with the fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, but a sword and destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." You see that going on all throughout the earth. Taiwan and China, Ukraine, Russia. We got the Palestinians going against them Amalekites. The Persians about to stand up. Man, you got all type of stuff going on. Then over here in Babylon, you got one people against another. Ain't nothing but complete division going on. Verse 16 it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invade one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions should stand in their own power." And from what I'm hearing about the story, the dude was trying to get custody of his kid, and the judge didn't grant it. So guess what? His actions stood in his own power. He wanted to go do what he wanted to do. You're going to have a lot more stuff going on like that too, man. A lot of people going to lose their mind. They're going to lose their cool, especially those that are not spiritual and rather be carnal. So they're going to go out and do carnal acts. A lot of people is on edge, man, because they losing their houses, jobs, whatever. And the Lord ultimately not dealing with them. He's not making sure they're safe. Because the Most High keep a hedge of protection around you and make sure stuff work out in your favor. Then on the contrary, you got certain people, hey, certain stuff ain't going to work out in their favor. Now, read on some more. Verse 17, it says, "A man should desire to go in the city and should not be able, but because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be troubled, and men shall be afraid." And you women, you're going to have to get in order too. Because a man going to be afraid. What the fuck you think y'all going to be doing? Y'all going to be bugging out too. All that bugging up and talking shit to a man, talking about we don't need no black man. Black man ain't this, they ain't worth dating and all that. Hey, that shit going to go out the window. When Esau send a message out, that alert that they tested out on the phone, that alert really was for them UN troops to make sure they get the proper alert for when they need to do what they need to do. And they already here, man. They've been shipping across the border, talking about immigrants. But they not no immigrants, man. And hopefully Esau don't take this video down, because you know how Esau like to play them games. So we're going to see how long it stay up. Now, in verse 19, it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation." And you see it coming, man. You can look at people's eyes and just see them ready to snap at any moment. Even when you're in traffic, you're driving, you see people, they got no spirits on them. Verse 20 says, "Behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things they have done to them." Now, what you see going on right now on the earth? All these leaders are turning against each other, man. And that's on behalf of the elect, on behalf of Israel, on behalf of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua name. Because people think them names is a joke. They think it's a game. They think this ain't going to happen. But out around Ratazah, all this stuff happen real soon. These prophecies come to pass. And once the economy collapse, you know what's next when it comes to the financial system. They get ready to push out the Karagma, the badge of servitude, so they can put it in people's hands and track everything they doing, where they at, what they eat, who they with, and so on and so on. And ultimately, make you bow down to Esau instead of bowing down to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. So, let me see. Read these last verse and I end this off. So it's in verse 21. It says, "Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen," because this stuff's still going on. This ain't just no, oh, it was written back then and it's just stopped happening. No. It says, "Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also on recompense in their bosom. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh." So everything you see happening, God, these celebrities, they not privy Like the dude say recently, I was watching a video about that. They're not privy to what's really going on. They're not fully enlightened. They don't have that unction from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They don't have the truth written in their foreheads. And these prophecies, they're not in them. Like the spirit's not dealing with them. So they don't really know what's going on. So when they see nations fighting and all that, they want to speak on one side, like, oh, I stand for these people and I stand for these people. Man, all these heathens finna get judgment for having a hand in the destruction of our people. And a lot of people so bugged out, they forgot about who else. They always just say, the white man, white man. No, Esau wasn't the only one doing this. Esau profited the most, but his heathens profited too. Moab, Ammon, Ishmael, the Persians, they all profited off our downfall, man. So call all Yahweh Shem Yahushua to see this judgment take place upon these heathens, upon them that come up against us, or speaking ill. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Shalak Rayam on them. Call all Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I don't want to watch this video was edifying, and stay alert, keep watching, man. Pay attention, stay prayed up. Shalom.